Hello world, BMJ here, doing a mini review on Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor for the PS4 today. Shadow of Mordor is an open-world third-person action-adventure game. The gameplay to me feels like a healthy mix of Assassin's Creed with a fun combat system that's quite similar to the first couple Batman games from the PS3. This game offers a nice variety of things to do, story missions, side missions, hunting and gathering the different wild and plant life in the game. And even though there's collectibles, they're actually pretty cool. They add to the overall story experience. There's backstory, flashbacks, pretty cool voiceovers, and I really thought they did a good job with the collectibles in this game. The only downside that I have for the game in its entirety is the repetitive gameplay. By the time you're done working through all the trophies and maybe even starting the DLC or whatever, it just seemed like more of a chore towards the end. This game has a nice flow to the story. There's a constant flow of new content as you progress. It seemed to me to tie into the other Lord of the Rings franchise products, like the movies and other games, but this was more of a side story to that main plot. There's no difficulty select in this game. It starts out a little bit rough in terms of difficulty though, and I think this is mainly due to the lack of explaining the overall concept of how to use the map and Sauron's army pages in the game. As you get through side missions and earn your upgrades, the game gets quite easy towards the end. I mean, if you can grasp the combat system and deploy a little forward thinking and tactics when going after the warlords, I think you're going to be fine. The trophies in this game are all fairly straightforward. Most of them are going to require a little specific attention. Most of them aren't really story related so much. They require you to complete a specific action. You'll most likely need to check out the trophy list and keep the trophies in mind while you're playing through the game. It's just going to make your life a little bit easier later on. Now, in terms of multiplayer, this game doesn't really have the standard definition of multiplayer. There are, however, online features. There's an online leaderboard for some of these score-based modes. You can measure yourself up against other players in the community and see how you hold up. Another interesting twist to the multiplayer is that you encounter optional revenge missions. These missions are basically killing a captain that killed one of the buddies that you have on your friends list. There isn't much of a reward for doing them, so I would stay away from them for the most part. There are several DLC packs available that add extra story-based content for this game. However, there's currently only one that actually has trophy support. The trophy list for that DLC is mostly easy enough. There's one trophy in particular that might give you a bit of trouble. The Hunt is My Mistress. Let me just tell you, I'm a little ashamed to admit it, but I put probably 7 hours into it this past Saturday, and had a pretty tough time. Had to try it many, many times to get it right. So my overall opinion of this game, I'd say the Platinum difficulty was probably a 3 out of 10, and my overall enjoyment for the game was about a 5 out of 10. Now the reason I'm down in the 5 range is really just due to the repetition of the gameplay. By the time I was done with this, a week later, I was getting a little bit bored. So that's all I've got for this mini review. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click on a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe for more Platinum trophies and mini reviews. Enjoy the rest of the video and I'll catch y'all later.
I only obey the God Lord himself.